if I get my feet back on the ground. There's some things I'll take advantage of. And once I get my feet back on the ground.
Well, good morning, YouTube world. This is day 4, technically, third day of hiking. We took a day off yesterday and enjoyed that. So right now it's real misty and foggy, rainy. We're just south of the Washington Monument State Park. Doing a little bit of an uphill through some pines, which is real nice on the feet. But hopefully this weather's supposed to clear out of here this afternoon. I think we're trying to push a 10 or 11 mile day to get to a Treehouse Campground. Sounds interesting. So we'll pull the camera back out when there's something to see. Later. Alright folks, we are at Greenbrier Backpackers Campground. So you hike in, it's about a quarter mile past the old 40 road crossing. There's tent pads with picnic tables and fire pits, and then bathhouse up there. It's got hot showers, a sink behind to get water. So we're making good time. We're get a little water and we're going to push on to another shelter in 1.8. We'll go there and get some more water. So then you got a 5 mile stretch with no water after that. So bring you out later. Yeah, folks, we're walking the ridge lines up here and it's just misty, foggy all morning. It's kind of neat. You come up top and there's a field. The fog rolling across it. Back through the woods. And of course, there's the trudge. Trudge says hi. Trudge says hi. So anyway, we're not too awful far from Burkittsville, where they filmed the Blair Witch Project. You kind of get that creepy vibe while you're walking along in this fog. It's neat though, it's pretty. Alright, we'll bring you back out later. So we're here at Fox's Gap, where there's some Civil War monuments. Near here in Weiss's Field, the morning of September 14th, 1862, Brigadier General Samuel Garland of Lynchburg, Virginia, fell mortally wounded while leading his men. Of course, some dickhole had to graffiti the monument up, like that's going to change things. Do me a favor, YouTube. Don't be dickholes. There's another monument back in the woods. And you have another monument here. This monument marks the spot where Major General Jesse Bang, commanding Army Corps U.S. Volunteers, was killed in battle, September 1862. So, some interesting stuff. A lot of Civil War history in this part of the country. Alright, going back in the woods. What up, trail hippies? Checking out Rocky Run Shelter. It's a pretty daggum nice one. There's an old shelter down the trail with a spring, privy, campsites. But we just stopped for lunch, made a phone call out to Treehouse Campground. We're 5.4 miles from that road intersection, then another half mile to the campground. But we got a cabin tonight if we can get there, and we gonna get there. So we got about a 1.5 2 mile climb from about 900 something feet up to 1700 something feet, and then maybe we'll be smooth sailing from there. So we'll bring you back out a little later. Well folks, we just did a 2 mile up to whatever this mountain is, about 1,729 feet. Now we're on our way back down, and for the first time today we can see the bottom of the mountain down there. Still sucked in by the fog. Here's the trudge.
How's it going?
He speaks. So down the trail we go.
Hold on, I'm gonna get a picture too.
So, I guess this is the fun part of hiking. It's when it starts raining. Whatever. We've been soaking wet all day anyway. From the misty fog and sweat. And once you put a rain jacket on, you're going to be wet one way or the other. Either from rain or from sweat. If people are wondering, this big ugly camo thing I got on, it's a poncho pack cover combo, and covers me down to almost my knees. And then I'm wearing the Z-Packs calf length gaiters, which is the first day I've ever tried them. They seem to be working well today. However, Z-Packs, I broke the tip off one of your trekking poles in the first 2 days. Not too happy about that. Hopefully they'll honor that and hook me up. But it's misty, rainy. Trail is flat for now. Lots of rocks. So those rocks really play hell on your feet and ankles. So we're just taking our time. We've only got 2.8 to go to get to the road crossing, and then another half mile down to Treehouse Campground. So we'll pull you back out in a bit. Better look gorilla out. Alrighty folks, we are at the end of the third day of hiking, the fourth day on the trail. And right now we are at Treehouse Campground near Greenbrier State Park. We only have another 10 miles to go to get to Harper's Ferry, and this is our cabin for the night. Pretty cool place. The owners of this place are only a half mile off the trail. Very nice, very accommodating, very affordable place. I think it was under $50 for one of these cabins, 50 or 60. Now there's no electricity. They're rustic. There's 2 beds and a wood stove, which we do have the wood stove going because a lot of our stuff is wet, so we got stuff hanging everywhere in here drying out. But looks like we're in for a comfortable night's sleep, ready to crank out the last 10 in the Harper's Ferry tomorrow. So it's been a heck of an adventure, a lot of fun. So we'll probably put it up for the night and get back out on the trail and hit you all up tomorrow. Nighty night.